My name's Edwin Ongo. I'm the founder and CEO of GigDin. We're a crowdsourced ticketing platform that works with event organisers and artists.
My name's Simon Foster and the business is Shoebox Australia. So what we do is we take care of paper documents for small business. We put them online. Those can be business cards or receipts. So just take your phone, here's a receipt from my coffee, take a picture, your expenses are done. You don't have to do anything else.
GigDin and Shoebox are part of a wave of Australian startups aiming to become the next big thing. For many years, Australia has been known as a world leader in mining technologies due to its huge resources industry. But it is barely registered as a global innovation hub, capable of developing and nurturing a wider technology sector. There are signs that is changing.
The Australian economy is making a transition. For many years there was a mining boom here, and in particular an investment in new mines, and that has completely wound back over the last couple of years, and with it has created slower economic growth overall, some might even say sluggish.
Plummeting commodity prices are prompting the government to target tourism, education and technology as alternatives to boost growth. A weakening Australian dollar is helping, and last year the value of service exports overtook iron ore exports for the first time since 2009. Tim Reid, Chief Executive of MYOB, a Sydney-based accounting software company that is preparing a $2.5 billion float, says the technology sector is flourishing.
I do think that the technology sector can play a part in revitalising growth within Australia. In particular, we've been a big importer of technology in years gone by, but there is quite a flourishing startup community, particularly in software and online services in Australia, and I do think that with encouragement and with nurturing, that could grow to become a far more significant part of the economy going forward.
The suburb of Ultimo, close to University of Technology Sydney, has become the centre of a thriving startup community in Australia, which some call Silicon Beach. Many entrepreneurs use incubators or accelerators with shared working spaces to transform their ideas into reality.
Blue Chili is Australia's largest digital innovation hub, which builds and invests in online startups, with a rather audacious goal of doing this 100 times by 2016, which when we said it was 100 times in 5 years. And as a direct result of that, we've invested in the strategy, the systems, the processes and infrastructure in order to enable non-technical entrepreneurs to build their business. And in just 3 years, we've invested in over 50 companies and built a portfolio with a market cap that exceeds $150 million.
Blue Chili is backed by the Meyer family, which made its money in retail and is an example of how traditional businesses are beginning to embrace the technology sector. It provides founders with a technology team to develop their ideas, venture capital funding and a shared workspace. Edwin Ongo, Chief Executive Officer from GigDin, says early stage support is critical.
It's never easy starting something on your own and creating something from scratch, but I think that there's been a lot of support around GigDin, our company, with the people that we've surrounded ourselves with, and it's only getting easier over time in order to set up and start something new.
A lack of venture capital funding and regulatory barriers that curtail the use of share options to incentivise staff remain key challenges for startups. But technology companies are increasingly able to raise money from investors on the Australian Stock Exchange. And this month, the government published draft laws to make stock options viable for smaller firms. So can technology become a new engine for growth?
My answer to that is, well, we already are. ThreatMetrix is one of the largest security infrastructure platforms globally. Atlassian is one of the largest software businesses globally. Invoices to Go, 99 Designs, these are large global marketplaces. The Invato crew down in Melbourne, these are billion-dollar companies that have been opportunities being created in Australia.